You are now into another Chilla production.
I remember when I was hungry. I remember when I had nothing. Shout out to the ones held it down for me. Them the ones eat with me when I'm hungry. Fuck all the people that doubted me. Fuck all the people that changed up. I ain't got shit for y'all niggas except my 2 middle fingers.
Stay splendid, stay splendid. It's your boy Splendid Gamer EGW, back today with another episode of Duelist Sunset. And today we're playing with my favorite Link deck. Yes, these are clips from the Link event. And my favorite Link deck is Sky Strikers. Of course, Sky Strikers is my favorite, bro. Like, ever since I ran into Sky Strikers in real life Yu-Gi-Oh, I said once I got the bread, I'm gonna try to make it. And I have the bread, and I can actually acquire it. But, you know, here we are for Duelist Sunset. You know, I have another video going really in depth on Sky Strikers, but this is how I'm running it for the event. You know, you really want hand traps. Ray is the main one that you want. Rose was a new card, you know what I'm saying? But she's pretty cool. I run her at 1. My whole premise of what I learned from Sky Strikers, you want to run it as low as possible. So Rose is definitely cool to run at 2, but for my own benefit, I only run her at 1. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you keep all your hand traps, Drolocks, you know, Ash Blossoms, Kaiju, Lord of the Heavenly Prisons, because you know we do get face downs destroyed and stuff like that, and we run a Nibiru. Everything about this deck is really spell cards. So we got Raigeki, Into the Void, so we can draw until we got 3 and get rid of our whole hand because we need spells in the grave. We got Engage at 2 because it's limited to 2. You might as well run it at 2. You know, add 1 Sky Striker card from your hand. If you got 3 or more, draw an extra card. Afterburners, I'm running at 2. You can definitely run it at 3. Destroy 1 monster on the field, and then destroy back rows. Same thing with Jamming Waves. You get to destroy 1 set card, and then destroy 1 monster on the field. So I run both of those at 2. You know, they work hand in hand. Vector Blast, I run it at 2 as well. If I control no monsters, me and my opponent, we both send 2 cards from the top of our decks to the grave. And if there's an extra monster in the extra monster zone, I can send that back to the deck if I got 3 or more. Scissor Hand, you know, like I said, because I don't really run the monsters like that, but Scissor Hand would let me special summon. Hercules Base, this is an equip card. Really good equip card, actually. Because if you destroy a monster, you get to draw 1, and if it's destroyed, you get to add 3 different cards from your grave back to your deck. 0 area space, field spell, so you run it at 3, best card in the deck. Multi-roll, so multi-roll and 0 space, having those 2 coincide together, you know, you just get to keep milling your deck till you add what you need. Hornet Drones turns into a token. If you got 3 or more in your grave, it turns to a token with 1,500 attack and defense. Widowmaker, probably the most busted card in this deck. You get to target 1 effect monster and negate its effects, and if you got 3 or more spells in the grave, you get to take that monster. So yeah, Shark Cannon, I definitely run this one at 3 because you get to banish 1 card from my opponent's grave, and the secondary effect you can special it out, but most of the time we're just getting rid of it. Crossout Designators for all our hand traps, that's why we got all the hand traps, just in case they try us. Magic Cylinder, because why not? Metaverse to get our field spell, and 2 Infinite Impermanence. You know, like I said, I keep the deck short, it's 47 cards. Kagari, he lets you add 1 Sky Striker card from your grave back to your hand, and he gains a 100 attack for each one in the grave. Shizuku, probably the best one in the deck. Your opponent loses 100 attack for each spell in your grave, and then the end phase after she summons, you get to add 1 card to your hand. Hayate lets you attack directly. Kiana stops 1 person from attacking and gains you 100 life points. And Zeke lets you banish 1 card on the field, 1 face-up monster. Notice it's a target, so you know it doesn't target and banish everything. Be careful not to banish your Zeke. okay? But, you know, you get the destroy card on the field and give him 1,000 each turn, so that keeps going up. Soldier Chaos and Access Code Talker because this is a link event, but instead of just telling y'all how the cards work, I could just show y'all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, don't forget to check out the Sky Striker Madness gameplay on the channel. You know, I got it on Legacy of Duelists and on his. So I played with Sky Strikers before. You know, so we got, you know, activate field spell, activate multi-roll, best hand ever. We got a metaverse that I don't need anymore, so I'm gonna target that. Look at the top 3. I'll go ahead and add Eagle Boost to my hand and pop what you call it. Show off my Heavenly Hand Prison, set Eagle Boost, pass turn. Now I'm just hoping this guy doesn't do anything crazy, and it looks like he is. Solomon Grace. Now for people that's out, like, this is like a big ass matchup right here, like for real. Solomon Grace versus Sky Striker. So I'm activating Eagle Boost so he's not affected by anything else, because I already knew he was going to reach for that field spell. Solomon Grace are really good. I'm glad they finally put him in the game, but you know, y'all just gotta know how to deal with it. And in turn, because I activated, I set Call by the Grave from my deck, and he's special summoned. For some odd reason I couldn't activate my Call by the Grave. Really annoying, because that would have shut all of this down. But carry on. Go ahead and links for who? Sunlight Wolf. Go ahead and gets to the field. Sunlight Wolf gonna get his Gazelle back. And see, it's like I had to Call by the Grave for it, but I guess I couldn't activate it because of, you know, whatever. Maybe it was the field spell. I don't know. But I definitely made one of his dudes unaffected. But now he has to try to climb over that. He sends my Call by the Grave back. That was very nice of him. Very commendable. Pops my multi-roll though. Don't like that. Access Code Talker. Like I said, this is the link event. One thing about me though, I'm gonna make a motherfucker climb, okay? I'm gonna make you climb every time. Let's go. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, well, that's a climb. That's a freaking climb. Okay. In phase 2, he activates on his monster. And I really have nothing. I draw. Okay, Vector Blast. I like it. So go ahead and set my Scissor Hand just so I can pop it. And then I can use my Vector Blast. Woo! Sky Striker Raid to my hand. Best thing ever right now. So go ahead and activate Vector Blast by sending. And then I send Access Code Talker back to his extra deck. Raise effect. Gets me Kagari. Kagari's effect is going to get me Scissor Hand from the grave. He go ahead and activates Max C. As he should. As he should. Can't even be mad about it. But we're going to go ahead and use Scissor Hand's effect to special out Raid since I have more than 3 spells in my grave. Go ahead and link for who? Sky Striker Zeke. I love this guy. So he's still adding to his hand, but I'm going to use Zeke effect to banish his monster. And then I'm going to pop my field spell to boost me up by 1,000. Field spell is going to get me a raid from my deck. And now we continue to attack. Yeah, we gave him some cards, but we took some damage. Like, we trying to make the comeback. Let's go. I think he's actually about to try to do the same play all over again. Yes, he is. Wow. I mean, all I did was send the monster back to his extra deck. But can I pull the upset? SS Code Talker sends. He pops Zeke. Sky Striker Raise effect in the grave, but then I'm going to chain her effect on the field. Resolves. Gets me Kayana to the field. A raid comes to the field as well. Kayana prevents him from attacking this turn. Zeke brings his monster back. I draw into a Droll Lock. Not what I needed. Summon Shizuku. He activates Solemn Judgment. And I must say, I think I was kind of prepared for that. But I'm glad he did it, because he put his life points in just a feasible right amount of range to really hurt him. Special out Hayate. Hayate attack directly. Hayate's effect, I get to send multi-roll. Link away one more time for another copy of Shizuku. Pass turn. And now all his monsters lost attack. I get to add Widowmaker off of Shizuku's effect. So he puts everything in attack mode. I felt that. He attacks Shizuku. Ray's effect from the grave is going to let her special out. He goes to attack, so I link off for Kayana. Once again, Kayana effect on access code talker prevents her from attacking. And that's how I survive. Booyah! I draw in the multi-roll. Look at God. Activate Widowmaker. And at this point, I take his monster with 2,800 and I bust over the guy with 1,600 for game. Sky Strikers, man. They don't have a lot of monsters, but we make use and do of the monsters we have. It's a really fun deck. I'm not gonna hold you. It's a really fun deck. But last clip of the day. If y'all made it this far, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. We'll be back with more. I've been on fucking Shinobi, man. I'm sorry, y'all. So yeah, reveal freaking 2 Rays. So of course I'm adding one. Ray's effect gets me Shizuku. Pass turn. Her effect is gonna get me Widowmaker every time. Oh, he's playing like pendulums. Okay. Well, he comes to the field and then he links it off. Pendulum link deck. This is crazy. Oh, okay. Scale. Activate effect. Bring a scale to the field. Puts another scale straight from the deck. Wow. Okay. Keep paying life points and okay. Activate Draw Lock. Please stop whatever you're doing. Pendulum. This is a little dicey situation. So he attacks Shizuku. Ray's effect from the grave. Gonna get Ray in defense. Dicey situation. Hey, but it works out. Activate multi-roll. Ray's effect. That's the only reason I couldn't activate any of my other spells, because I can't have monsters in the main monster zone. So activate Afterburners. Pops one of his monsters. Activates an effect to bring a monster to his hand. Set Shark Cannon. Activate Zero Space. I seen a jamming wave and that's what I want. Activate jamming wave to pop one of his back row. And now I get to pop his Link monster. Hayate attacks directly. Hayate sends one spell from my deck to the grave. He chains an effect by targeting and makes Hayate's attack 0. Main phase 2, I link away for Shizuku. Everybody lose attack. I set the Widowmaker. Multi-roll's gonna get me jamming waves back. And Shizuku's gonna get me engaged. Okay, he goes to Pendulum Summon. Oh, okay. Ooh, he gets a cutscene. Abyss script opening. Okay. Dang, so he just gained like 2,500 life points and took my monster to link away for Chaos Goddess of the Underworld. That totally prevents me from getting Ray's effect. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate Widowmaker to take her. He pays 1,000, gets the monster to his hand, activates his other face down. He takes 13, but Chaos Goddess goes back to the extra deck. Wow. So he did have a countermeasure. But multi-roll is gonna get me Widowmaker back from my grave. I draw into a call by the grave. So activate Jamming Waves to pop his back row and then pop his monster. But his monster protected itself. So then I chain Widowmaker to his secondary effect to take his monster. Use 0 space on his monster. Add an Eagle Boost. Activate Engage. Get me 1 copy of Afterburner and I draw into a Jamming Wave. Afterburner pops his monster. He still got something on the field. Use multi-roll's effect on the field spell and that gets me a copy of Ray to the field. Ray is going to link away for Hayate. Hayate attack directly. Hayate's effect is going to send a Rose. I'm going to set Eagle Boost and set Call by the Grave. Afterburner comes back to my field. And Engage. Widowmaker also got banished after using multi-roll's effect because the second time you use it, it gets banished. So go ahead and activate Eagle Boost on my monster because I don't know what his card is trying to do. I don't trust him. All he did is bring it to my field. Okay, that's weird. He pays 1,000 life points, get another copy of the cool card. Abyss Active Superstar. Put him in them extra monsters on. Oh, he got 2 of them. Okay. Oh, so both their effects can go up. Wow. This is an interesting deck, I must say. Shout out to this guy. Battle phase. So he goes to attack Hayate, but I'm not destroyed by battle because of my Eagle Boost. And he's just constantly attacking. Alright. Okay, and then his monster goes back to his field. Activate Afterburners. The pop. Rose's effect is going to come to the field from the grave. I'm going to link Hayate and Rose away for Sky Striker Zeke. Zeke's effect is going to banish Superstar. Activate Jamming Wave to pop his back row and pop his monster. Activate Engage to add Sky Striker Ray to my hand. And then I draw into another multi-roll. Sky Striker Zeke is going to pop Call by the Grave to boost his attack up to 25. Ray is going to attack. Now he's at 200 life points. Multi-roll's effect is going to add me 1 Widowmaker. And I pass turn. It was all a setup. I sent everything to the grave off of Hayate's effect. But in turn, you know, I'm ready to just like take his shit. This is game. Zeke's effect, pop Ray.
Nice.
Multi-roll's effect.
Yeah.
Battle phase attack for game. This has been another episode of Duelist Sunset. Y'all please like, please subscribe. I'll be back with more. You dig? Bye.